Hey, um, I wanted to share some thoughts on my infertility journey. Um, we're on month 16 now of trying to get pregnant, and I've had a lot of really great support. But with infertility comes a lot of comments or advice that people give that I have tried to figure out how to answer. And people don't really know what to say when you share your heart of struggling with trying to conceive and you can't get pregnant. And a lot of people don't struggle. Only 15% of couples don't get pregnant within the first year of trying. That statistic can be comforting, but it can also feel really isolating and make you feel really alone. And just recently I felt a new community of ladies that are struggling with the same thing, and we like to share the same thoughts. It's one of the things that I've heard over and over again is like, someone says something like, what do I say, when they tell me this or that or give me advice on what I should do. And I kind of brought it down to two main things that people say to me that I haven't figured out how to answer when someone says, when I tell them that I'm struggling with infertility, and then they have, different answers. And these I find very unproductive. And here's why. If you know someone who's struggling with infertility and they share their heart with you, do not do these two things, okay? So the first one that I hear a lot when people, sorry, my cat. When people find out I'm struggling with infertility, they say, just relax. Stop trying and it'll happen. And usually they preface it with like, oh, my second cousin's dog trainer's daughter, was trying to conceive for, 6 months, 8 months, 12 months. And they stopped trying and then they got pregnant right away. I find this very unproductive when people say, just stop trying. It hints that we're stressing too much and that stress is preventing us from getting pregnant. They say, just relax. It'll happen when you stop trying. It'll just happen. People believe the stress of timing intercourse or taking supplements or pills or tracking your ovulation, that stress is what is preventing conception. And yes, in some cases, stress can prevent ovulation, like if you're going through extreme abuse or malnutrition or things like that can prevent ovulation and conception. But the mild stress of just trying to time things correctly or going through fertility treatments, studies actually show that kind of stress doesn't really affect the outcome. And so when people say that, it's really unproductive. Yes, there is a chance that once a couple stops trying, they might get pregnant. But there's also a chance that when they stop trying, they won't get pregnant. Infertility is a medical condition. So some people can't get pregnant without medical intervention. So telling a couple to stop trying to increase their chances of conception and to just relax, you just put more stress on that couple to stop stressing. And it can only confuse them. So that's number one. Just stop telling couples to just relax and to stop trying. The second thing, have you tried blank? Just blank. Everyone who gives advice to a couple, I feel, are well-meaning. We hear stories of couples, trying to conceive, and they try this thing and it works. And so that person wants to share that knowledge with you. Or maybe they have a product they're trying to sell. I have a friend who, has some herbal supplement that they believe will really help with infertility, and they know someone who did. I don't care what you fill in the blank with. It's not the product that I'm discounting. It's the notion that what worked for one couple will work for everyone, will work for you. I am positive that the couple you're talking to have probably already taken people's advice and have tried new things without success. I have gotten advice anywhere from standing on my head after sex to choking down royal honey. And I've tried most of this stuff. I haven't tried standing on my head. That I don't think I could do that. But I've tried so many things. Someone told me to try maca powder. Someone told me, take this before you have sex and this will work. And it's not been successful for me. Just slow down on the advice. Slow down on the advice, even if you truly believe in it. And if a couple does ask you for advice, just give it gently and realize that this may not be something that works for them like it did for someone else. So those are the two things, is telling a couple to relax, to stop trying, and giving them advice on what to try because it worked for someone else. What do you say to someone who's struggling with infertility? In my infertility journey, I have found that the people who are the most supportive and the slowest to give advice are the ones who have traveled the same path as I have, who have struggled with infertility in the past or are currently on that journey. My group of lady friends that I have who have seen, that one line on the pregnancy test for a long time, they are the ones who give me that encouragement when they know I'm entering my fertile window, or the ones who will give, just be a listening ear, or text me and send me encouragement when they know that I am having PMS symptoms again and know that my period's coming. They're the ones who will stop and listen to me, or will send me a coloring book, to encourage me, and won't give me advice on what I need to do next time so I can get pregnant. We need to take note of what those women do and emulate that. So ideas, send cards, send encouragement, a text, flowers, anything when you know the couple might need extra encouragement. Pray for them, let them know that you're praying for them, and pray with them if you can. Ask them if there's anything you can do for them. Sometimes the couple just needs a break, or maybe they want to go on a date and they need someone to watch the dogs or whatever, be a listening ear and a shoulder to cry on when they need it. And make a point when you do that not to give advice. Like, just be a listening ear, be quiet. And it'll mean the world to that couple. And I hope that this is helpful and someone can, learn from this, so that when you hear of someone who shares their heart of their infertility journey, that you can be an encouragement to them and support to them, and know not what to say.